Hi Capricorn, welcome to your week ahead taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share and hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, thank you so much for all of your support. It truly means the world. If you haven't seen it yet, your 2019 forecast is up and out there for your viewing pleasure. And if you haven't seen it, the Life Path Numerology series is up and out there. If you would like to book a personal tarot reading with me, you can do so on the website addressed below. And before we start, I would like to bless all of my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance. And I would pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So let's see what you are working with this week. What are you letting go of? What are you removing or releasing from your life? Okay, and this week you get the Two of Wands. This is a great card, actually. You know what? It's an interesting card to get as a card of release, because this kind of feels to me like it's like it's almost like Capricorn, what you're letting go of this week is this need to choose. It's kind of like, and one of the things that I find interesting about Capricorn is you guys make a decision and you stick to it. And I kind of feel like you're getting out of that. I feel like this week you're actually saying to yourself, you know what? I'm not going to stick with just one thing. And that's a really rare thing for you guys to do. I kind of feel like this week you want to keep your options open. It's almost like you're not going to choose one way or the other. You're kind of letting go of this need to have a defining goal. And it kind of feels like you'll only do this for a short period. I feel like this is going to be probably about 2 days of the week. But I kind of feel like it's almost like you're playing with this energy of being a bit more free. You're playing with the energy of just being a little bit more loose and allowing things to kind of fall where they may. And I kind of feel like it's almost like you're waiting for someone or something else to make a decision for you so that you can then forge ahead with it. What I feel from this is you're letting go of this need for a final decision. And the image that I have in my mind is somebody flipping a coin. It's like, I'm not going to make this decision. I'm going to let fate make the decision. I'm going to let the universe make the decision. And it's weird because you guys are usually the ones that like to be in control, right? And I kind of feel like you're relinquishing that control this week. It's almost like you're saying, you know what, whatever the signs are, whatever you want to show me, wherever you want to put me there. And I'll deal with what it is. But you need to make the decision. It's kind of like you're giving it over to other people, to the universe, whatever you want to call it. It's kind of like there's a part of you that is relinquishing the need for control this week, which is really, really interesting. What's going on with you guys? So what you're working on now, what's the bulk of the week going to be spent on? The Nine of Wands. What you're working on is finding your voice. And, you know, I mean, really, a Capricorn not speaking up and saying how they feel? I don't think so. You know, when I say finding your voice, I kind of feel like, so you're letting go of this need for other people, you know, this need to control the decision or to have it made for you. What you're working on with the Nine of Wands is this ability to say, look, you know what? Actually, I might not have all the answers. And I kind of feel like it's almost like you want to change other people's opinions of you to say, look, you know what? Yes, for the most part, 98% of the time, I know what I'm talking about, I know where I'm going and I know how to direct things. But there are times when I need a second opinion. There are times when I need support. And it's kind of like you're finding your voice to say that. It's almost like you're putting yourself in the position to be a bit more vulnerable, to show people that actually, you know what, I am just like you. There's not just wire and circuitry underneath my skin. Don't even start with me because you know I love you. But you know, like this, it's almost like you're saying to people, I'm not a machine, I'm not a robot, I am human, I have emotions, and there are times when I am a bit vulnerable. And it's kind of like you're finding your voice to say, you know, not your voice to say like, this is how we're doing things and this is what it's going to be. It's like you're finding that vulnerability in yourself and you're able to demonstrate that more to people this week. And I actually think that's a beautiful thing because it's going to allow people to support you. And I think you'll be very, very surprised at how much people rally under you to say, you know what, yeah, I'll help you, yeah, I'll be there for you. You so rarely ask for it. Let me do something for you for a change. What are you welcoming in? the Strength card. It's really, this is why I love tarot. You know, you literally just couldn't make this stuff up. What you're welcoming in is true strength, and the mark of true strength isn't just being able to take a lot of shit or to stand on your own and constantly do or be or have the answer. Sometimes it is in allowing yourself to be vulnerable enough for other people to support you, for other people to say, you know what, let me work with you, let me be here with you, let me do this with you. You know, reaching out to others sometimes is the strongest thing that you can do. Sometimes the most adult thing to do is to ask for help, and I really feel like you're finding that softer side of yourself this week, and it might only last this week, but that little glimpse into who you are, you know, aside from the exterior and this constant, you know, understanding of where you're going and what you're doing, just that little glimpse into that other softer side of you, I really feel like is going to give people a lot of it will give people a lot more love for you, and it will make you stronger if you let them see that side of you. Very interestingly as well, just as a last note, the Strength card represents the sign of Leo. Wands, wands. This is all fire. So this is all about your actions this week. Your actions are going to speak louder than words. And anybody that doesn't see that your actions are saying, help me, probably needs to go. And that is just my last final note. I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Capricorn, I love you. Have a great week, and I'll see you very soon. Take care.